Right. They want to. I was listening to the Johnson debate, and he was like,
The
"I
FBI set
never
me up.
said that I want to put it on a chopping block. I said that it needs to be put in with everything else for consideration, and it would be of the highest priority." That means chopping block, bro. You,
Yeah, pretty much.
you
Because
said,
why are you looking
The
into it?
FBI set him up, though.
oh yeah, I love when they laughed at him for that one. That
That
was
was a
good.
that was so funny of a debate.
That was good. But you
And I'm
know
gonna
what?
and I
The Democrats suck at debates, though.
don't
Right? Who's that
that
dude who
Johnson
was
debate and
the Johnson debate still wasn't good. What's his name? Bomani or Joe, whatever his name is. Um, what's his name?
They are too dang on nice. I'm like, you know what? It's time to throw the gauntlet down.
I
No,
Give
can't
it's
me.
just
remember what the
Oh,
to
please debate me,
I don't
please.
even think is
I will go
that they're
to the.
nice. I think it's a
They don't
nerd.
fight back. They don't know how to debate.
I'm
They don't.
sorry. That Johnson versus JD Vance thing, that dude was not pulling
Oh
punches.
no, that
Now
was
he
That
different.
was
wasn't.
That
he
was
was
Yeah,
different.
no way
that's the way
trying to be
you're
He
nice.
supposed to do
he
a
went
debate.
straight
Yeah.
for him.
Who was
Okay,
Yeah,
the other
that's
one
when
though?
you.
Somebody else.
because him and JD Vance, and then the one with Fetterman and Oz, they ain't pulling no punches. But you
I
got
mean,
Mm-mm.
Fetterman,
Raphael.
the debate hasn't happened yet, has it?
It hasn't, but he hasn't pulled his punches anytime they've talked or had anything. But you take a look at the Warnock debate with Herschel Walker.
No,
Okay,
no, no,
and the
no.
problem I find is this is why Democrats and Republicans have such an off balanced messaging. Okay, the Republicans are like 95% homogenous.
Yeah.
So you're able to speak to a common fear or a common desire. You can all it's very easy to hit a bigger target, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Democrats, out of necessity, are comprised of many aggrieved groups. Right? Everybody on our side got a problem. Okay. So we're not together because of each other. We're together because of them.
Yeah,
Right.
we are not one of them.
Right. So your
Yeah.
messaging has to be more nuanced. Plus, we rely on logic. So that means your messaging has to be deeper. So now you get
Yeah.
someone like Raphael Warnock or the other dude, the one that was going up against Johnson. I can't remember his name. I just can't
Going
remember
up
his name.
against who?
Johnson. What's his name? The black dude, the young black dude, the
Barnes.
lieutenant governor.
Um
I know his last
But you
name
know
is
what it is.
Barnes.
But they're so smart that they lose to idiots because they're sitting here like, what was it? Oh, when Herschel Walker and Warnock had that moment, and Warnock said something to the effect of he wants to aggradite or whatever. I mean, it was a word I don't know. Okay, you want to basically assign more power to you want to assign more power to
That's his
politicians than
name,
even
Mickey.
God
Thank you.
has.
Mandela Barnes.
Mandela Barnes, thank you. But that moment, I was like, dude, you took a swing at this dude and you used a word that nobody knows. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like they just
I'm gonna say this real quick so we can go on into the second half. I don't even want to talk about that debate. I could care less about that debate.
Yeah, but for the sake of
That
the Senate, he's got to win, but he won't.
Herschel
it's an
Walker
important
pulling
debate.
out a fake badge and nobody said nothing.
That
You
has
the
all
you
been on the
know
I
news. What are
thought
you
we
talking about? Everybody's talking
Everybody
about the
talking
fake
about it.
badge.
away.
Everybody is
He
talking about the
got
fake
talked to
badge.
like a 10-year-old.
he
Yeah,
got talked to like a 10-year
That lady
old.
put him in line. That's
I
the
And
only
so
I'm
clip I
sorry,
saw.
dude, but when somebody says, and did you kick people out of their apartment even when the rent was $30? And there was more talk before you said, and I quote, I didn't evict anybody.
Yeah, he messed that up. He
Yeah,
messed that way up.
I don't want to talk about this. That I'm like
The
Tracy
correct
now.
response, right, Dr. Reverend Warnock, would be something along the lines of I am the pastor of the church, but I do not directly manage the business operations of the apartments that you were speaking of. but I'll be more than happy to make sure that I get to the bottom of that so that I understand what did or did not happen. That's how you respond,
That's
Mr.
how you
Warnock.
answer.
But what you did was you heen and hard and hoon and hun all over the place.
And
And then at the end, turn around and say, well, I didn't.
the funny thing about it is,
More
Herschel Walker
practice
gave you
debates,
a-
guys. More practice.
I would be like, hey, Herschel, stop putting guns to your wife's head. See, you want to go
No,
low.
they
Oh,
gave-
I'll
they
go
don't.
low.
Herschel Walker gave him a layup. Herschel is or something to the effect about, but paying for the abortion for the woman that, and all of a sudden that you're talking about, that's a lie. That's a lie. So you didn't pay for the abortion for a woman, but the second child is yours.
Yeah, this is real simple. Like he's like,
It's
that's a lie. I
like
said
he
it was
gave
a
you a
lie
layup and you just went.
because
Okay.
somebody.
His consultants, he got bad
Thank you.
consultants.
Thank you.
Somebody should hire me as a political consultant. Because here's what I tell: go low. You go. Forget what Michelle Obama said about when they go low,
Tracy,
you
that's
go
the
high.
deal. That's
No,
the deal about
you
these
go
debates.
low.
That's the deal about these debates. You don't have to go low with these people.
Just
You
be
just
accurate.
have to tell the truth over and over and over. You ain't got to
What
go
he
low.
did was he came
gotta tell
across
the
as
truth.
such a typical politician, and that will cut through everything else because right now we're in a season where people want real people. And that means even if you're flawed, we'd rather have you than somebody who is so scripted that I don't know what they are. And Raphael messed up in that capacity because he was so slick, that he was so structured that he never came across as a person. Like,
No.
first of all,
The
I'm of the opinion that pastors, if you're an active pastor, you should not be holding elected office.
Could you say that
Get
one
out
more
of there.
time? Oh
If
my
you are
goodness!
holding-
Oh
if
my
you
goodness!
are
You telling
actively
it?
the pastor
Tell
of
the
a church,
truth, the
you're
whole
actively
truth.
a minister of a church, you should
Or a
not
rabbi,
be in office.
or a imam.
Anyone, yeah,
Yeah,
all
all
of those.
of them.
No,
No.
because immediately your loyalties are split. I'm not saying you can't be a man or woman of faith. I'm saying you can't be holding office because now when you go in there as a senator, you have to go in there as a senator who is also the minister, preacher, pastor of
Yeah, because
Ebenezer Baptist Church.
to my knowledge, he has not resigned.
No, he's proud that he has both. And that's like
Somebody
you
do,
are you're a walking contradiction
Diction.
of the separation of church and state. You're like, oh,
Boy, I tap one up because I agree with these. I'm like, that's
Ooh,
It's not
twice
just-
in one show.
I know.
I already forgot. Again, just kidding. God, jeez. We're going to go ahead and go into the second hour. So we're going to take a 3-minute break to reboot and refresh. We will see you on the other side with Real or Nah. I think I'm going to change this to Real or Nah because something about this story is not quite making sense to me. And we'll also have a Mafia video of the day, of the week. And of course, Foxy's videos of the week, 3 minutes, folks. Tune back in.